Oh yes, pink elephants.
Hello, my name is Thomas, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own Minecraft server using Bukkit. On Bukkit, you'll be able to add plugins and good stuff like that. First thing you're going to need to do is find out what bit your computer is operating on. To find this out, you just click on Start, and then right-click on Computer, and go and click on Properties. And then right under Memory, it'll say System Type, and then right here it will either say 64-bit or 32-bit operating system. And then you just close that off. And now that you know which one, there'll be a link in the description for the 64-bit media file download and the 32-bit Bukkit media file download. And then, if whichever one you're using, you click on it, and then it will take you to which one you have. It'll either take you 64-bit Bukkit or 32-bit, and then you just download it and wait for it to download. So yeah, just wait and delete the advertising, close it off. I really hate the advertising. And then you just drag it to your desktop. Now you make a new folder and call it Bukkit server or Minecraft server or whatever, and drag the WinRAR file in like that, and then you right click and then hit extract here. And then there you go, you have 64-bit Bukkit or 32, depending on which one you get. And then you can just delete the WinRAR folder, the WinRAR file, and then you open up the 64-bit Bukkit. So now you just double click on the start, which is a bat file, and then it will start up your server. And yeah, just let it start up all the way. If you couldn't tell, I'm kind of sick, just letting you know. My sister's friend was really sick, and she came over like every single day, and I'm sick, so yeah. Then once it says preparing region for level 1, then you just type in stop. Press enter, and then it should stop. And they'll say stopping server, saving chunks. And then you just close it off. Now you have all of these here, these files. So what you're going to want to do is right now open up the server properties and open it with Notepad. And I'm going to start from the bottom. The message of the day, you're just going to want to make this your username or whatever the MOTD, whatever you want the message of the day to be. You can just leave it as your username, or you do not even have to change this if you don't want to. View distance, don't change this. I don't know why. It's still a bug. You can't change it. Spawn monsters, self-explanatory. Max players, self-explanatory. Game mode, if you put game mode on 1, it's create. If you put game mode on 0, then it's by default it's survival. Difficulty, if you put difficulty on 0, the hunger bar is not used in survival. Oops. Difficulty, if you put it on 0, and the hunger bar is not used. If you put it on 4, the hunger bar is used and it drains quickly. If you put it on 1, then it will be there will be a hunger bar and it drains normally. Player versus player, if you keep this on true, players can kill each other, but I'm going to put it on false because my friends are complete assholes and they'd kill me. Online mode, if you put online mode onto false, then anyone can join your server, whether it's someone with a cracked client or someone who bought the game. But if you put it onto true, then only people who bought the game can join your server. Spawn animals, self-explanatory. Whitelist. Basically what whitelist is, it's this text document right here. And basically what you do is if you put this onto true, then only the people that you type in onto this whitelist document, notepad document. So if you just put your username, and mine's TheFrootloop, and then your friends, let's say your friend's username's poop, then only you and your friend poop can join, and you just save it. But if you put whitelist onto false, then basically anyone can join. Server IP, just leave this blank. Level seed, if you have a custom level seed, put it in. Enable Archon, not sure what this is, but my friend told me it's useless. Server port, do not change this or else you're going to have to re-download it. Enable query, not sure what it is, but I heard it doesn't really do much, doesn't affect very much. Allow flight, if you put this onto true, then people can use fly hacks, but if you keep it on false, then whoever uses a fly hack gets banned. Level name, if you have a custom level that you downloaded or created, you just drag it into your Bukkit server folder on your desktop, and then you copy the name, and then you paste it over top of where it says world, where it says level name. Allow nether, if you want people to portal to the nether, you put it on true. If not, you put it on false. Then once you're done changing some stuff, you just hit X, and then it'll ask you to save, and you press save. Now, you're gonna have to port forward, or you can use Hamachi, but I do not recommend Hamachi because it's way more hard. So, what you're gonna want to do is go back to your browser and go to www.portforward.com. The link will be in the description. And then you scroll down, and it'll say your external IP is, and in orange writing, it will say your external IP. So you copy this number. It will be different for everyone. Then you open up Notepad and just paste it in. You can just minimize it. Now what you're going to want to do is scroll down and then find what router you use. So first you find the brand, and then you find your model. I use D-Link TVA G381, whatever. By finding that, you can just look at your router or under it, and it'll probably say. Now here it will say, it'll have a big list of services you can port forward with on your router. So what you're going to want to do is scroll down to about halfway, and then you'll find M, and then you'll find Minecraft server, and you're going to want to hit Minecraft server. And down here will be instructions on how to port forward on your computer with your router. So once you've followed all these instructions and port forwarded, people can join your server. So now you just give your friends this number right here, and then yeah, people can join your server. Now if you want to add plugins, then you just go back to your browser and go to www.bukkit.org, and there will be a link in the description. And then you go to forums, and then you scroll down to get plugins, and then yeah, here's just a big list of plugins you can get. You can search them, and so basically you find a plugin. I don't know which one I'm just gonna use Hero Chat. Okay, Hero Chat, and then you go to the dev page, and you'll take you here, and then you somewhere on his page it'll say to download it. Yeah, here it says download, and then you'll say download which plugin, and there are lots of plugins, so just download it, and then it will most likely come in a jar file, and then what you're going to want to do is drag it to your desktop, open up your Bukkit server folder, and then go to the folder on the top, plugins, open it up, and then you just drag your jar file into the plugins, and then you you open up your server, and this might take a little while for the first time you open it up after adding a plugin. This will become quicker after that, and the more times you start it up. So then after a while, sorry, it's just taking a long time the first time you do it. Oh yeah, and if you want a list of all the commands you can use without like lots of plugins, then you just type in question mark and you put it in, and it'll give you all the commands you can do. So yeah. There, now once it's started up, you'll have a folder for your plugin, and then you just open up the folder, and then it will have different files here, and then you can customize your plugin. Now, I can't tell you what every plugin does because there's tons of plugins. So once you get a plugin that you think is cool, then you just look at a tutorial on YouTube, and then yeah, it will probably show you how to set it up. And the plugins that I extremely recommend is Essentials, the whole Essentials zip pack, and Hero Chat is a really good chat plugin. So yeah, I hope this has helped anyone who wanted to make a Bukkit server, and if I have missed anything or you have problems, please feel free to leave a comment or PM me, and I'll see you in the next video.